Jesse Waters has this clip, and it's entitled Jesse Waters, the FBI was blackmailing Biden. That seems like a rather large story. That sentence, that's pretty direct. The FBI was blackmailing Biden. They're not still, they stopped. Okay, whatever. But let's go to that statement just by itself. The FBI was blackmailing Biden. One would think that a statement that extreme and that direct would fill more than 3 minutes and 52 seconds. Yeah. Like a big, that's a lot of story. I mean, he must be talking like a fucking auctioneer in this clip. Let's see.
Fox News,
it's an alert.
News alert. Everything Primetime has been saying about the FBI and the Biden family has just been confirmed.
Everything. That they the FBI infiltrated Jan 6 and were going against Trump. Now they're going against Biden. So the FBI is just anti-American president now. Is that?
For years, we've told you the FBI knew everything the Bidens were up to. The cash, the Chinese diamonds, American policy for sale. Not only was Biden blackmailing other countries.
He wasn't.
And other countries blackmailing him.
I think, okay, first of all, extorting other countries would be what you, in theory. The problem is when he was no longer in office, he had no power to extort anything from anywhere. So, yeah, anyways.
But the FBI was blackmailing Biden.
Very exciting. Okay, and they still are? Is that how they still exist? Like, that's why they got their new building?
Senator Chuck Grassley just announced that
that he's going to go down there and have a good whittle, and he'll be back up here in the morning with a couple of, bluegill, and we'll fry them up and make some ladyfingers.
The Federal Bureau of Investigation had...
That's what FBI stands for. I thought it was the female body inspectors because he spent so much time on the beach. I just thought that's who he was talking about.
Has had 40 informants inside the Biden family for the last 15 years.
40 informants inside the Biden family. I guess it's a big Catholic family.
What does that mean?
That means you're insane?
It's exactly what you think.
No, it's not exactly what I think. I don't even know where to even... that there are that many people in the fucking family.
40 FBI informants. Going back to...
Posing as Bidens? What do they all get dressed up like one of the granddaughters and eat ice cream?
To the time Joe Biden was vice president, have been providing criminal information to FBI field offices throughout the country. 40 FBI informants have been feeding the Bureau exactly what Joe Biden, James Biden, and Hunter Biden have been doing all over the world. 40
of them, and still they got nothing.
Primetime isn't sure the FBI had this many informants working on the Trump campaign. So
maybe we're totally full of shit.
What does it mean that the FBI has had the Biden family wired? And what does it mean that the FBI hasn't done a thing? Well, it tells me that the FBI knows all of the president's dirty laundry and is blackmailing him.
To do what?
Because Senator Grassley also revealed that multiple FBI field offices tried to run this criminal information back to headquarters and
on behalf of Donald Trump
were blocked.
Because it was the same information. It wasn't original sourcing. It was, they tried multiple ways to get the laptop introduced into evidence.
At every corner. This criminal activity.
Wait a minute. Are all the FBI offices on a corner? Certainly some of them must be mid-block.
It was shut down during the Trump impeachment, shut down before the last election, and it's still being shut down today. Grassley says FBI headquarters deliberately smeared criminal information coming from FBI informants about the Biden family.
By what? Mentioning who it was, and people go, oh, that person's full of shit.
As foreign disinformation, when in fact...
It was indeed foreign disinformation.
After an exhaustive examination, there's never been any information that any of this has been foreign.
Yes, there has. I'll gladly walk you through Rudy Giuliani's trips to Ukraine to meet with Russians who were trying to sock puppet that country and subvert it well before the war started, and who sold Rudy Giuliani what you call the Hunter Biden laptop in a hard drive form that he made multiple copies of, and still, even though it's posted online, has no smoking gun in it whatsoever.
Even the FBI informant that said the Bidens shook down Ukraine.
You mean Rudy Giuliani?
For a $10 million bribe?
You mean Rudy Giuliani?
That was vetted and found not to be foreign disinformation.
It wasn't found to be credible. There's no $10 million.
But it gets worse.
It can't get better.
The FBI's attempt to follow up on the $10 million Ukrainian Biden bribe was shut down. The FBI
By reality?
FBI informant who said there's 17 tapes of Biden talking about bribes, that too has been shut down.
What do you mean it's been? What are they supposed to open up? Where are they? Play one. Jesse Waters, you work for Fox News. They've got deep pockets. Fly to Europe, go find Zlochevsky and get the tapes. Find him. Play him. Well, we're waiting.
Despite that, there's no evidence that this is foreign disinformation.
There's no evidence that the tapes exist, fuckhead.
And while all of this is...
That's not the entire, FD 1023 or whatever that form was. There's no even proof that any of that is legit. It's Rudy Giuliani, prove me different. And
going on.
Hold on 1 second. One moment. Someone is fidgeting at my door. Hi. Can I help you? Hello. Hello, buddy. Come here. People want to see you. Who are you? Who are you, young man? Are you picking at my door? Are you fucking up my door? I missed you too. I did miss you, buddy. How are you? You're a harbor seal. That's what you are. You should be laying on a buoy in the middle of the bay. Sitting at the tip of the bay. Watching my belly go away. Everybody, Chip, everybody. Chip missed me. He came up, heard, and got food this morning, and then after I fed him, he came back and did the exact same thing. He's like, he's been gone. Maybe if I just reenact how I get up in the morning, he'll cat hair. He'll feed me again. Didn't ya, buddy? Didn't ya, boo? What your buddy do? What your buddy do? Don't even think about walking upstairs, young man. Don't even think about it. Come here. What are you doing? The balcony. No, getting some love. We haven't seen you in a long time. All right, more kisses. Mwah, 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 mwah. Yeah, boys. Mwah. All right, now I'll get you. I fed you before the show so you could leave me alone while I did it, young man. Meanwhile, I'm gonna finish the last bit of this show. Excuse me, we needed a cat break. I'm sorry, we haven't had one in a while. All right, back to this idiot. Oh, two idiots.
The FBI has been actively planting information against Donald Trump.
And blackmailing Joe Biden. So apparently, if the FBI are the bad guys, then Donald Trump and Joe Biden are the good guys. If the FBI are the good guys, then Donald Trump and Joe Biden are the bad guys. I don't know what the fuck we're supposed to draw from this, except that Jesse Waters can't read.
Doctoring emails and disseminating fake dossiers.
The FBI didn't disseminate the fucking dossier. That fucking BuzzFeed released
The
it.
FBI used Biden to get revenge on Trump.
Oh, I see.
They got a
For what exactly?
dirty politician elected so they could defeat a politician who caught them trying to frame him and fired their director.
why would they have to blackmail Biden to do that?
And now we have a compromised president in the White House.
Compromised by what? By the FBI that he agrees with?
Being protected by a rogue gang of sick agents.
This is super weird.
And the American people are the real victims of this.
No, I'm okay. I think you might be having distress though. If you're smelling burnt toast, release one of your forehead caterpillars and make it recite Ben Shapiro's the song lyrics he did on his bar mitzvah.
Stupid inside game. You're paying more for everything. The border's wide open, and crime is sky high. And
no, it's coming down.
And we have 2 proxy wars that Biden can't manage.
They're also not proxy wars. We're not. By the way, look. People's feelings about the Ukraine war being a proxy war, a U.S. proxy war against Russia, would make more sense if we forced Ukraine to attack into the Donbass and Crimea to take back that land instead of Russia attacking further into Ukraine. So if there's a proxy war, then Russia declared war on the United States and is using Ukraine as a proxy to do it. They're just failing. Secondly, do we need a proxy war with Hamas? Do we need to gin up something in Israel? So is the idea that Jesse Waters is floating that both the United States and Israel allowed those citizens to be raped and murdered and slaughtered and hacked to pieces and abducted so that we could jumpstart a proxy war over the Gaza fucking Strip like we give a shit?
Because the FBI believes it's more powerful than democracy.
Gibberish. This is so odd.
Hi, everyone. Brian Kilmeade.
Yeah, Brian, thank God. Congratulations, Brian. This is the first time in your life where you've actually appeared on the scene and people thought, thank God, a mild respite from the amount of stupid we've been watching. It's the only time Brian Kilmeade was made to look smarter by the circumstance. Holy shit. I honestly don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I really, and such, like I said, with a big charge like that, you'd think thered be graphics up there, like, here's the 40 of these guys. I'll look into the greater story of this because there's nothing in the description about it and see if I can find anything that predicates on whatever this is. But it sounds like to me that Trump just had operatives go around to 40 field offices and try to drop off copies of the fucking hard drive. That's what it sounds like. And they were all like, we can't take this shit. You're a fucking political operative. We're not just taking fucking, fake info that some asshole's just dropping off everywhere. He planted the seed. Maybe that's what it's for. They'll just, I guarantee somebody will run into someone that will parrot they had 40 people inside the Biden family as fucking informants, more than they had in the Gaudis. Like, hey, the amount of stupid today was pretty fucking stunning, I have to say. Like, I'm kind of shocked at maybe it's just phone it in week over on the Republican side because the speaker fight was so embarrassing. Yeah. But insofar, what we've ultimately come to is that nobody knows who the fuck Mike Johnson is and doesn't care to figure out because he might as well be McCarthy, but he's not. And that the Biden family has FBI informants in it that are making him do things that he would do anyways towards Trump. Fucking hell. Just wiffle ball.